All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah. Cool. So, how's everybody doing out there? Fantastic. It is 40 degrees in Chicagoland area. Nice. And I am out here at the modern barn house. We're going to go over a few things. The cat's still dreaming. Nice. But I was noticing these windows and the windows back here. And I don't know where I got them from until I come back here. I'm going to show you some pictures real quickly and let's see if I can do this. Look at that. I'm a professional. So Symbicon had sent in some links to the Frank Lloyd Write homes, and this 1920s Frank Lloyd Write home in Tulsa sold for $8 million. Oh, hit the market for $8 million. But you notice the windows, and the cool thing about it is, these houses are strange, but you see the windows there. So maybe unconsciously, I used some inspiration from stuff that I'd never even seen before. This house is strange because obviously it's old, and it was an attempt to look modern. So it's old and modern at the same time. But it somehow still works. I don't know. And then you have the Frank Lloyd Write Trust site in Chicago. And this is kind of interesting because I've actually been around that area. So, and I'm going to leave links in all the to all these sites in the show description. But I kind of would like to do something like the Taliesin in Wisconsin. The one up in Arizona, these angles would be really hard to reproduce. However, what I noticed is that some of my buildings and this looks like the library, but it's a very cool building, and how he used rocks and shapes. So I will add links in the description for those. But nevertheless, this is my little area of the modern barn house. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at, I did get somebody was asking about real-time elevator. However, it ended up not being the real-time elevator, but we're going to look at it nonetheless. So you can incorporate lots of inspiration from different builds into your builds. Now, the house here, this was actually a build that Andy as Yoda did. And I liked the layout. It was either him or Corrales. And I modified the layout severely, especially with the upper deck garden, or the upper deck patio, and how it went into the computer center up here. So it was also asked if I see a lot of other Minetest and Minecraft YouTubers that, you know, and I look and gain inspiration from their builds. Yeah. And that's how you do it. That's how you come across things that you like to incorporate into your builds. So what we're going to do is we're going to power on, and we're going to go up here by the shopping center. See, and I wonder if the original library building took any kind of inspiration from Frank Lloyd Write builds. Never know, because those people are long gone. This area here has always bothered me. It's sand. But yet, then there's a camel. Hi, Mr. Camel. What is in my parking garage? Oh, kitty kitties. Nice. So what we're going to do is we are going to change this area because I want something to get down to this beach area and ultimately add a dock, because this restaurant here is supposed to be accessible by boat. And I wanted to build a resort on the other side. So there is that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I can actually build it into the rocks and then somehow incorporate a parking area. All right, so let's get playing here. Now I'm lost. Oh, there we go. And it's kind of strange that we have a mixture of jungle trees and palm trees. So we are going to take what we have here. We have a change in elevation. I'm not too keen on, what do you call it? And we're gonna do this the easy way. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna turn on debug so we can see what we're doing here. And we have desert underscore sand. So we are going to go into our world edit, because I love that. Replace nodes. We're gonna go desert, and then we're gonna replace it with dirt with grass, or grass with dirt. No. And this is usually what I do. Oh, yeah. 0 nodes replaced. Default desert sand. Now, why did that not replace anything? Okay. Did I do this backwards? Usually it's the node that you want to replace. There we go. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen that way. Now I got to fix this. Why did that? Oh, no. All right, I guess we're back. This is not... That was very scary. Okay, we're back. Let's do this. Let's do this the easy way. So, what do we have here? Desert sand. Did I mistype it? So let's do this section and go back in here, replace nodes, desert underscore sand, and it finds it. And we're going to replace it with, let's just leave it. 0 nodes replaced. Huh. Let's try. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try. dirt with grass, replace with stone. So that works. But what is with the sand? Let's try default desert sand and okay, we figured it out. We'll go down here and do this. Let's see if I can mess this up again. So it's default desert sand, and then we're gonna dirt with grass. Yes. Boom. Oh, look at that. Oh, poor camel. So now I got this area back here. And so we have 2. But we don't want all that. So we'll go here for 2. And we'll go back here. One. And that is going to give us change that. So all I'm doing is I'm using world edit to create this area here. And we're going to do that again. Boom. And now we have this lush green area. Of course, we have to get rid of the cacti because that looks kind of strange. That was weird. Now we have this area over here, though. I think I might have bit off a little bit too much. So what we're going to do, though, is I'm going to end up, and we got palm trees. I want to turn this area into a forest to match the other side. So what we're going to do and we could probably leave this sandy area. Well, no, over here by the restaurant, we are going to change that. Nice. Because I do want part of, what do you call it? Part of the restaurant. All right, for right now, we're going to leave that like that. We got rid of the cactus. There's going to be a small road that's going to lead down here to the dock area. This is going to stay because obviously it's sort of a beachfront. There's too many palm trees here. There's no need for this many. I love that sound. we're going to do a lot of landscaping. So, but this is generally what I will go through. I usually do not like, and I've said this before in a lot of other videos, I don't like really, I don't like drastically changing something. So in this case, this is fine. So let's get rid of all this stuff here. So for trees, I want a birch. Let's see how this is going to play out. Might not play out too good. I think I kind of messed this a little bit, but I want to, so in this area, we have poplar, we have oak. Don't know what these are. Oh, these are the other version of oak. We have willows. And what are these? These are kind of neat. Fir trees. Because this is a forest over here. But I do like the difference with the so I'm thinking we're going to put something back here. And then the roadway, what we're going to end up doing here is extending the roadway. We'll have that. So as you can tell, it's like in a planning stage. And you come down, and then we'll have something back here. That will work. All right. That'll work. You can tell how impatient I have. I have to have instant grow. Instant grow food here. So we'll have a building nestled in here. With a road. We'll have the road coming down. I wonder if I could... No, there's no way of tying that in. Because the road's going to come down. And I probably can just do a parking area. Now for the dock, we're just going to use what I normally do with the dock. There's just too many. You can tell this area has been played with. Some of these trees might have to go away. It doesn't look that bad. So I'm pretty sure because then it comes down here into the forest. And I like using birch. So you can see how already everything's changed. This was supposed to be some kind of garden or flower bed. So we have that. And then what we'll do is we will just put another tree, because that solves all problems. Putting trees. All right. So I'm kind of messing this up. But as you saw, I made a huge mistake when I first used the replace tool. Yeah, that was horrible. But, and I say this, you know, always have a backup. So that'll work. So back here, we're going to have a roadway. We're going to have it come in. We can have a small, some kind of business back here with all the forest stuff. And it's not that hard to get rid of. There's a clear cut command for world edit, which will also, it takes any grass related or any flower related thing and will get rid of it. And we can still keep the palm trees. Yeah, that poor camel, he doesn't know what to do. So I like creating forests, and most of the builds you'll see around them, there'll be forest. And that was all done by me. So what we have here, the whole area just, it transformed the whole area, obviously. But now we have to transition, and we're going to get rid of this stone here real quick. And I'm going to also show, because before I got sidetracked, we had went, that's why this doesn't look good, because there was a wall, but that looks bad. So we'll get rid of it. There was a thing about the elevator. Nice. And then we'll just back here. Usually I go 7. So what that does is this is going to allow for 2 vehicles. 2 vehicles to come in at the same time, or a vehicle to leave and a vehicle to come in. So there we go. So that's how that's going to work. So real quickly, because now that I've really messed things up, the real-time elevator is this thing right here. It's the real-time elevator mod. So let's get rid of this. I don't know what that is, but we'll check that out. So this is an elevator. See, that doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. Okay. So if this is kind of hard to explain, since there's 2 different ones. So what we'll do is you place your cabin and you see how it turned off. But then if you notice that in my keys, there's a sneak key my sneak key is mapped to the letter U. So you can't put, so if I have an elevator shaft, you can't just put a shaft on there. It's going to want you to name a set label. So we're going to put first set label. So how you add stuff to this is you hold down the sneak key and you add your shaft. And there's another easy way of doing it. You can always put, let's get rid of some stuff here. Like, I'll usually put blocks behind it. That's one way of getting around it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build a platform real quick. And then we have the elevator shaft. You can see I'm just doing it on the back wall. Nice. And then you can add another elevator here. Now, nothing's going to happen to this because this is second floor. Now, to add the motor, you have to hold down the sneak key again or build up the back. And now all of your elevators come to life. That is the whole premise behind the elevators. You come into the elevator, you right click, we're going up to the second floor, and now we're on the second floor. Very cool. And that's it. That's how this thing works. Click on the first floor, we're back down, and we're there. So what does the sneak key do? It doesn't do anything. Oh, it makes you go very slow. You sneak. Duh. Okay. Look, I'm holding a tree. Now I'm holding a plant. Nice. I got it. That was stupid. I can't believe I forgot that. But that's the real-time elevator mod. It turns out that the person was looking for a different mod. I don't even know what it was. Unfortunately, he didn't say. He did not say. I'll go back in and find. I can't pronounce the name either. And everything's taking forever. There we go. I have like a 7-year-old iPad, and it is not cooperating. I want to kind of feather this area in. Cool. I am noticing one thing on 5.7 that my frame rate has drastically gone up, even with playing on a server or when I do this on when I do it locally, because there is going to come a day when I'm going to have to get rid of the server. So real quickly, and Symbicon sends in the links. And how do you put the elevator cabinet in, please? Sibule. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. And it says, I found out what it was. Thanks. It was just another mod. I wish they would have put in what the mod was. Because I have checked out a bunch of elevator mods. There's a real cool elevator mod. However, it is very hard to use and I could never get it to work. I kind of want, you see, this area used to be like, it was an experimental area. So I put a bunch of willow trees in, but the willow trees really don't look that good. They do, but they don't. I'm not going to get rid of them. However, they just kind of don't fit the area. So, and there's a chicken somewhere. I want this whole area to be woodsy behind the fire station. And it's very, how you say, it's almost therapeutic just to sit there and add trees. Look what we've done to this area, and we haven't really done anything. Oh, there goes Fox. So I'm going to work on this and go from there. We're going to level out some ground. We're going to put in a house. Now I have to choose a style of house, or not a house, but another business back here, and have the roadway go down. You know, that wouldn't have, I could have used the driveway and just went down back there. That's an idea too, instead of coming down here and really messing up this area. You know, that's not a bad idea. So you could either go up into the parking garage, or you can come down here and go into the boat dock back here. I don't know. I'm going to play with that. But this area started. Now that looks off, but that's fine. But we come out here and you could see how, even though we have the shopping and everything else, it comes into the park. And we have a natural forest here. I have not played with this. Oh, that drives me crazy when I see that. I'm sure they could code something in that would allow it to, you know, a tree would go one block underneath. So we have that. And then you come back here. This is all, I just built within whatever was there and then added my own stuff here. And then we come back into the park. And I did all this is my doing. And it's a little overkill, of course, because I do everything overkill. That's my way. So, all right. So we played around, looked at one mod, saw a huge mistake. That's why you should always have a backup. And real quickly, so if I go back here, I don't have a deck. What I like to do is I like to add, now we need wood. I like to add, I just want, just give me plain wood. There we go, applewood planks. So this area is going to be under construction. We'll put that there. We'll put some wood in there and give me that. I love this mod. So this mod is, and these are paintable. What we can do is something like this. Oh, that didn't work out. And it'll sit right on top of the water. And I've used this technique in a bunch of other places. So, and I'll like, so what we'll do And you can get, and these, like I said, these are paintable. So we can almost create like a boardwalk. And because of this My Deck, we can get real fancy on going up into... There's other things that we can do here. Cool. Because one of the things that I do not want to do is really take away from the area too much. And what I mean by that is I want my builds to blend in, as silly as that sounds. Now up here we'll have a small utility. And this isn't even the final, this is just playing around. But that's how you kind of learn. So there. Like up here, I could actually bring this back and put it, I'm going to put a small building back here, a little shed, and go from there, and it's getting dark. So now what we do is we have the huge bridge, we have the circular restaurant, and we have a little boat launch here with a little dock. People can come down, maybe put a couple tables here. We'll have a building back here. Just a small, like, not a concession stand, but something for the boats. And actually, so what we'll do here is we can put wood. I wanted just a plain tree. Ooh, that's nice. Chestnut. And I want it with the square. There we go. Beech. So we'll use beech. I probably could have used... One, two, three, four, five. Cool. Because we need someplace to put the boats. I want to move that boat back. Very nice. So we have a little docking area here. So boats can come up. See, I do have to have something come out. There's a whale. That boat's drifting. I can't remember if there's an anchor. Oh, that puts up the sail. We'll just leave it at that. So I'm going to leave this back here because I'm working on it. So we have a multitude of different steps, inside corners, outside corners, stair rails, other things, deck rows, the actual footings and stuff like that. So we can get real elaborate, and we can paint it. So how you paint it is you just take a paintbrush with that, and you take a dye. So this way we have a little hut back here that'll blend in to service the boats, and then They can come back here. I might have to remove that tree. They can come back here. See, there's no way of going from the parking lot here back here. That's an idea too. Actually, that's an even better idea. So what that will do is if I came, I could almost come off of this parking lot. I'm gonna have to play with that because I have to do a lot of, yeah, these trees are kind of gonna have to go. Because we got to clash with the jungle trees. And some of these jungle trees are going to have to go too. But we will play with that. So there you have it. But you saw how to make a mistake and how to come back. I don't want to put any more trees back here because if we put any more trees back there, it's going to take away from, I'm going to have to get rid of. But that area looks really cool. So we shall take a screenshot here. And go from there. All right. So we're going to go back down and play with the houses here. So kind of a boring episode, but not really, because there was kind of a bunch of cool things that we will be able to do with this area. I just run out of time all the time. It's the story of my life. Plus, I finally got a bicycle again after 25 years. So I've been riding a bike, which is really cool. I love to walk and hike and stuff like that, but the bike just gives you more freedom to do whatever you want to do. So that's going to do it. I'm going to hang out back here in my little Frank Lloyd Write inspired room and overlook the flowing garden because I have wind coming through. All right. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll go from there. And until next episode, goodbye.